Good morning. So we are doing lesson 56 today and spelling word list 11. Okay. So we're going to start by doing some sound review. So this is where you echo what I say. R. Then what letters make that sound? Digraph, combination AR, and then we write down AR. U consonant E, comma, U. D, final D, comma, ED. So D, final position, D, comma, ED. Remember some of our past tense words? We hear D, but it's spelled D, like blessed. Oh, that's a T. Never mind. V, nope. V, B, comma, nope. V, final VE. Remember, if we hear it at the end, it's VE. Okay? Sorry, guys. F, final FF. So if we hear it in the final position, it's going to be FF. Digraph CH. Or combination OR. Ooh. Digraph OO. We write OO. And Z. Z, comma, S. Okay? Review words. Buff. Buh. We hear it at the end, so it's double F. Cape. A. So we have A. So let's look at our K spelling rules. That's final. K and C spelling rules. Oh my goodness, bless me, excuse me. So we have K, A. We hear the A after the K sound. So before A, O, U, or any other consonant, we're going to put a C. So we're going to spell cape with a C. And then we hear A. But we're not done because this word is cap. So what do we put on the end to make the A say its name? We put that silent E. That's that A consonant E. Good job. Okay, number 12. Brook. Br is one of our blends. Is one of our oo and are double O digraphs. That's that K at the sound. Is it a K or is it a digraph CK? CK after a short vowel, K after a consonant or a vowel digraph. Brook. This is a vowel digraph, so it's going to be just a K. Remember, all these rules are in your reference book, too. Okay, 13. Sight words. Inni. Mini. Just add an A to that. I have many Saxon lessons. Buy, like I need to buy gloves. Okay. And our sentence. When can I go into the room? So when, question word when, Can I go? We should know how to spell all these words into the room. And we're going to end on a question mark. Okay, good job. All right, let's get into our lesson. Our new sounds this week. Addie, will you come here for a second, please? Oh, this permanent marker. Can you grab the eraser way down there under the desk, please? So echo these sounds for me. We're going to get ghostly today. Ooh, thank you. Ghostly in Miss Hendrix's room. So echo these words. Gnat, Nash, gnome. Gnat, Nash, and gnome. What do you hear at the initial position? You hear an N, absolutely. So let's look at these words, though, and see what's making that sound. Oh, my goodness. I made my G's too long. Oh, my goodness. Gnat, Nash, gnome. We hear N, but what's making the N sound? It's G and an N. Okay. Echo these words. Knife, knee, knock. What do you hear? Right? You hear an N. Let's look at them. I'm gonna have to. What? Oh no, Miss Hendrix. We hear an N in the initial position, but what is making the K-N? Or the N sound? K-N. Oh no. Okay. We've got another one. We're getting ghostly. Wrist, wrap, wren. Wren is a bird. Okay, what do you hear? We hear R. Let's look at them. What? This is wrap, like wrap presents? No way, Miss Hendrix. What do you hear? We hear an R, but what's making the R sound? W-R. So what do all these words have in common? They each have a silent letter. Now, we worked at silent letters at the end, right, with our final stable syllables and our vowel consonant E words. Now we're working with silent letters at the initial position. I know. So a silent letter is just one we don't pronounce, right? Cake, we don't say k, ache, cake, or cakey, right? Cakey is a word, but that's not how you spell it. We know that E is silent. We don't pronounce it, and it makes that A say its name. So it's a silent letter. So all of these have a silent letter. So what do we call these clusters? These are clusters. Okay. So what do we call clusters of words that are, I'm sorry, not words, clusters of letters, like two letters that come together to make one sound? What do we call those? I'm listening. We call those digraphs, right? So back in Old English days, they actually did pronounce the G, K, and W. So gnat, ganache, gnome. And just over the years, they've dropped it off. Okay. So there was knife, knee, knock. Like, English is hard, guys. I honestly never knew that they used to pronounce them. I mean, that's just silly. So, because I've always wondered, why are we adding letters to words that we don't say? Like, whoever thought of the word gnat? A gnat is the little buzzing thing. Whoever thought to spell it G-N-A-T? Oh, we're not going to pronounce the G. So I never knew that they actually did used to pronounce the G, and just over all the years they've dropped it. It kind of makes me feel better knowing that at least they used to, and we just didn't make up this spelling, okay? So, ghost letters. These are ghost letters. These are digraphs. So we're going to call them ghost letter digraphs. Okay? So we have our new letter cards and our new picture cards. So we have KN. So whenever we see this, I'm going to add this to probably our digraphs because it's a ghost letter digraph. So it'll be added to the digraph video. So, but we don't say digraph KN, we say ghost letter digraph KN. I know, it's a mouthful. And our picture card for this one is a knot, like a knot, you tie a knot in something, okay? So just like the same, we're not going to say digraph GN, we're going to say ghost letter digraph GN. And then here's that little buzzy gnat. So gnat, This one, ghost letter digraph WR, and wreath, okay? I'll get those added hopefully today to the letter videos. So let's go back up to this. I'm going to label our columns we have here. So when we code these, I just have to organize stuff here. We're going to go underline it because it's a digraph, and we're just going to mark out the ghost letter like that, okay? Underline the digraph, mark out the ghost letter. Underline the digraph, mark out the ghost letter. I know those are a little messy. I should have, anyway, shoulda, woulda, coulda. So let's code them. Here we go. Ghost letter digraph GN. I'm going to mark out that G. This is a vowel followed by a consonant, so it's short. Okay, we know how to do the rest. Oh, here's a digraph SH. Ash. Okay. We have an O consonant E. Ohm. Ghost letter. I consonant E. There we go. Digraph double E. So we mark out one because it just says one. So E. That's a lot of letters to just say knee, huh? Digraph CK. We mark out that C. We just say the K. Knock. This is just an I followed by a blend. Addie's waving at me. That's just a vowel followed by a consonant. Vowel followed by a consonant. This is a bird. Remember, wren? Okay. So that's it. Ghost letters. Okay. Now we're going to spell some of our new words. So remember, we're using our new rules. So get your sheet out or back out in front of you. I put mine away. I know you probably don't. And we are going to write the word right. So there are two words, right. They're spelled differently. This is how we're going to write. So the act of drawing letters is to write. So right at the beginning, we have a ghost letter. And then it's an I, and that I, that silent E is making that I say its name. So one other thing that we need to know, ghost letters are easy to read, okay? But they're difficult to spell because they have irregular spellings. So when something has an irregular spelling, it means there's not really a rule, unfortunately, that tells us when to use a ghost letter or not. Okay? So, luckily, yes, we have ghost letters. A lot of them are really common. And you'll just pick up on them as you go, okay? To spell. So, knee. And gnat. Because every time something starts with an N does not mean it's a ghost letter. It's just one of those things, guys. It's just hard. Spell, read, use them in a sentence. Okay, now I'm going to review some before our worksheet today. Because I need the review. I mean, some of these we did a long time ago. And if I didn't actually do them, if they're ones Miss Peltz did, I don't remember. So let's review. We code digraphs. We underline them. Ghost letters, we cross them out. So I'm going to write this. See if I can fit this all on here. Probably not. Squeeze that on there. These two sentences do not go together. I probably should have just done one and one. Okay. So let's code. What do we have here? This is our new digraph we learned last week. So this is that S that sounds like a Z. Silent E. So we have please, plays, or plays. Well, this is not how we spell play. So this is going to be digraph E, A, long E. That's why that is marked out, because it's a E. Okay. We've already done this one, right? Ghost letter. That's a long I because it's I consonant E. Eh. This is one of our newer ones. That's a vowel followed by a consonant, and then this is digraph NG. Look at all these rules we have learned. Remember, the digraph EA, the E, long E sound is what's used most of the time, okay? We're getting into when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, okay? This is one of those instances where it doesn't necessarily, but most of the time it does, okay? Please write a song for the team, okay? Let's look at this next sentence. Excuse me. Okay, shh, I'm teaching.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse her. Her school doesn't start till 8:45. She's at the intermediate, so she's here with me every morning. Okay, let's code. I by itself. It's an open accented vowel. It's long. I. Ink. I know. English is hard. If we were to pronounce this with Saxon, the ink, we say the ink. English is hard. That's coined that phrase. English is hard. Okay, we have ghost letter K in. U followed by a C. We have final stable syllable KLE, so we're marking that out. This is kind of like a digraph in itself, so we're marking that out. Knuckle, knuckle. I'm going to split it between the consonants because that's vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Accent. O followed by a consonant, so that's short. We're only going to say one P. This is a suffix ing, which says ing. Op, ing. Remember, that sounds like a Z. Why we do that? That's an easy word. Vowel or consonant, vowel, consonant. So the vowel is short. Combination OR. Most of us know this word, my. So it's vowel Y. It's the accent. So the vowel Y says 3 sounds. Remember? I, or E. We know me is spelled M-E. So my or me. My. We know this is more than one hand, so we box our suffixes. So I think knuckle popping is bad for my hands. Okay. Worksheet time. Ghost letter digraphs. Now, I am working in pen, so it shows up and you can see it. You please remember to write in pencil, okay? Ghost letters. We underline, mark out the ghost letter, and then just code the rest. This is a vowel followed by a consonant, so it's short. And this is NG. Wrong. Wrong. What is this? Ghost letter, mark it out. Vowel. Okay, syllable, one syllable word. Open accented vowel. It is open because there's nothing in this syllable after it, so it is long. So, ooh, a new. A new is kind of like a yak. It's just an animal. Okay? Ghost letter K. Digraph EA. I'm going to go ahead and mark it long E because most of the time it is. And then we have a D. Need. Need. This is need like when you knead bread or pizza dough. Digraph SH. Digraph CK. Mark out the C. Short A. Shack. This is a shack. Okay. Digraph EA. I'm going to do it this way. Eed. Heed. In second grade, I wouldn't know that there's another word, heed, but that doesn't sound right. I know there's a word over here that I'm supposed to match. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to say, oh, here's a final stable syllable. That's a vowel followed by a consonant. Handle, handle. Well, that is not a handle. Well, the arrow is pointing to this guy's head. So digraph EA and its head. So I'm going to mark out the A and it's going to be a short E. So did you see what I did? I tried the long E first and it didn't make sense. So I just tried again. No big deal. You should be able to read this. If you don't know any words, code them. You know how to code all of these words, or they are circle words, which are sight words. I had to take a test last week. It was a hard test. I had to do a lot of thinking on number 5 and number 6. When I got my test back, number 6 was wrong, but number 5 was correct. Which problem was wrong? Number 6 was wrong. So again, on these, we're not going to write a complete sentence. I'm just going to write number 6. I do not need to capitalize that because this is not a sentence. This is just a phrase. What does the word correct mean? Think, not wrong, or hard. Means not wrong. I took a hard test. Yes or no? Right here, I had to take a test last week. It was a hard test, so yes. You have to underline where you found your answers, guys, okay? That's finding the evidence. Okay. I need everybody to listen. Put your pencils down, eyes on me. For Saxon, if you were in the classroom, we would do this together and you would do it for homework, like, okay? Because you're at home and I record these and you do them without me, like you do it with me, but I'm not technically listening. You have to record this page, okay? People are turning it in, but you're not recording yourself reading this page. I've said this every day. Some of you are, you do it every day. Excellent, okay? You have to record, listen to my words. Do all of it, code them, match them, read it, answer it. Then, when you go to turn it in, hit that record button. 1, 2, read the words to me, the paragraph, and the answers. You need to be practicing reading out loud too, okay? Okay, great job.